All right, folks, what is up, everybody? We are live. All right, guys, it is a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday evening. This show is actually live, so anybody who didn't know last night or maybe caught on a little too late, yesterday was pre-recorded. A little explanation behind that. Something that I had wanted to do yesterday and I didn't want to put it off, to kind of give me a little celebratory moment for myself to go enjoy. I went on a bike ride. I went actually bike riding for 4.5 miles last night. While the actual live stream was actually streaming here. So I actually went live a little early last night. Those who tuned in early got to see it. Those who didn't caught the replay. I did put it out on a replay, so I did get comments from everybody who was tuning in. Hello, Shelly. Hello, Usama. Hello, Kenneth Dunner Jr. You awesome people, and of course to Yolanda. All right, folks, let's go through the spiel like we do every night. If this is your first time checking us out, please head over to our YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. We are up to 988 subscribers. Let's get to 1,000, folks. So if you haven't already subscribed, head over to the YouTube page at The Gabé Experience over on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. You will get all kinds of great content, past episodes. It's, again, I'm building it up, trying to make it so it's a little bit easier to navigate. We got season 1 of the Made from Scratch broadcast, which was my original show. Second season of the show as well. Then I did my 3rd season of Unfiltered Live. Then I did a series of one-off just test streams that I have on there. And of course, the 4th season of Unfiltered Live. So if you head over to our YouTube page, please head over there and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell as well, because it'll let you know whenever we are live, whenever we schedule new lives, and whenever we drop new video content on the channel. So hit that notification bell. There you go. And of course, we are streaming on our favorite platform, LinkedIn. So if you're checking us out over on LinkedIn, of course, where all of these cool people are tuning in. Hello, Sia, tuning in. Former guest of the show, future guest of the show at some point again. Miss Lachelle Atkins, Usama, what is up, my friend? So if you're checking us out over here on YouTube, excuse me, on Facebook. Oh my God, I can't get it together. LinkedIn, if you're checking us out on LinkedIn, again, do the same thing. Go hit the ring my bell over on LinkedIn, guys. It'll let you know whenever I have any scheduled events or posts that I put on my profile there. You can also head over to the Unfiltered Live show page, where I'm updating past episodes, promos for upcoming shows, that whole 9 yards. So head out to the over to the Unfiltered Live page here on LinkedIn as well. So yes, I can't get rid of you. That's okay. We are streaming, of course, on Twitter. If you want to go check us out over there, we don't get any comments, but we are again on Twitter. You can go head over there and check us out on our Twitter page at the Stream Tornado over there on Twitter. All right, folks, that covers all the particular information. Of course, if you want to go check out our swag store, we do have swag. That is right. As you see, the gentleman wearing a hat there, I got a hat. My shit's coming in. Waiting on it to arrive. My cup, I have my shirt. Saving my shirt because I got to go speak at a speaking engagement, so I'm going to be wearing my shirt down there. So if you're heading out over there, check us out. Pro Media Swag Store. I'll share the link for the Mavens of Merch, where you can go find all our cool merch. And let's give a little love to our design team over at Inky Black. They're the ones who designed our beautiful logo and help with our merch. I'll show them a little bit of love. All right, there we go, folks. Okay, we got all the particular information out of the way. So last night, again, took a little time for myself, a little self-care, went on a bike ride. Why? Because I wanted to. Partly because also I wanted to work through a few nerves. So if you kind of watched last night's show, I am a little bit nervous. Oh, that's the old follower count. Oh no. We are now at 78. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, 7857, I think. There we go. So we are at our current follower count. There you go. So yes, went on a bike ride 4.5 miles last night. Wanted to let out a little stress. And I did talk about this last night. A little nervous going down to Houston this weekend. I got to go do a speaking engagement for my friend, Miss Andrea Sanchez, her worthy rally for hope and kindness. So if you want to check that out, I'm going to drop the link as well here in a few minutes in the comment. That'll be taking place this weekend at the Lay Student Center down at Rice University down in Houston. So I will be in H-Town. I've reached out to a few of the H-Town folks down there. Quite a lovely bunch, lively bunch as well. So looking forward to those travels once I get down there. It should be a little fun. Just really doing some more in-person networking. I haven't done that in when was it? 19, almost 3 years since the last time I did this was in 2019. I went to a in-person workshop that was happening here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that was put on by Miss Lila Smith, and I got to meet some cool people there. That was my first real dive into networking in person, right, and meeting people, and I thought that was the normal thing to do, and I was looking forward to it, building up the courage to like get in front of people, and really was just challenging myself at that time. And then of course here comes the Wuhan COVID-19 shit that just was it sucked. Anyway, so that kind of halted all of that and just kind of halted progress as far as like doing this in person and getting in front of people and talking and the whole 9 yards. So I took to the airwaves of live streaming and decided to do it this way. And yes, I have become comfortable doing this. But again, there's something to doing this in person. So I am getting a little bit more, how I say, at ease. Why? Because I'm stepping out of a comfort zone. And I tell people to do this all the time, right? I mean, to do this and step outside of something that they're not used to. Well, just so you know, I have somebody coming on the show tomorrow evening who's going to be doing this for the first time. And I want all of you to, I want all of you to tune in tomorrow evening because I am stoked for tomorrow evening's guest. So tomorrow she will be the only guest for the week because I'm not taking on any guests. I've sort of stepped back and I got to reach out to somebody else and let them know, but I'm not taking on anybody else this week because I am going to concentrate solely on this. So I'll be doing any solo shows all this week except for tomorrow. Why? Because tomorrow I get to have on my best friend. Tomorrow coming on with me live in person will be Miss Dana Fellows. So let's give some round of applause for that. Doing a little pub. We'll make her feel warm and comfortable. She's stepping out of her comfort zone of doing this, and I will be stepping out of my comfort zone and being in front of people. So both doing things a little bit differently. And thank you, Shelly. I would love to offer live training on your show. That is one thing that we can always handle. But yes, tomorrow evening, 8:15 Eastern Standard Time, I will have on the show with me Dana Fellows, the half part of the Inky Black team, will be on with me tomorrow night. So pretty thrilled about that. So a lot of hello, Maureen Wixon. How are you? And Andrea, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you stopping by. Okay. Now that we got all that good stuff covered out of the way, and please go check out my past episode I did last week, last Wednesday, as a matter of fact, 1 week ago this evening. I did a live show with Miss Lachelle Atkins. Wonderful conversation. So please go tune into that one. Again, head over to the YouTube channel. You can go check out that interview over there. It was a good one. Lots of pearls of wisdom dropped. So, and another former guest. Okay, tonight's subject, Vinny Potestivo, guys. He's actually got an event coming up on the 20th of this month. I wanted to help him out, but I got another speaking engagement on the 19th, which is going to take me from, uh, again, I'm putting myself, taking all the coals and putting them into the fire, baby. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it this way. Learn and go. Yes, I'm nervous, but I'm ready. As ready as I'm going to be, and just going to move forward from there. So, um, I'm going to be giving a 1 hour uh, virtual talk about live streaming next Wednesday, the 19th. So I'll share that a little bit more with you guys as well. It's going to be fun to do. Um, but yes, tonight I wanted to talk about something that crossed my mind while I was doing my own little, how should I say it? Lance Armstrong was out riding my bike with my light on and just listening to some music. And while listening to the music, I thought to myself, I started to feel a bit more calm as the ride went on. And I thought to myself, man, this is really like giving my soul a little breath of fresh air. And I thought about it and I said, well, what I'm doing is actually feeding my soul. I'm giving it um, just what it needs. So it made me ponder the question, like, what do you guys do to feed your soul when there are moments when you need to actually, you know, fill that area back up when your soul is starving. There are times when you are missing things in your life. And that is where you have to really search deeply and find things, whether it's through, of course, what I used last night, the methodology of music, whether it's reading or meditation or prayer or any of those things. Like, what do you do to feed your soul? I mean, because it is something that constantly needs to be nourished, you know, um, because we as individuals, we will starve ourselves at times trying to either fulfill things, doing things that, that aren't always beneficial to us. So then we have to kind of refill. Like we get dehydrated. Our souls take a pounding from us sometimes. I mean, we go off course. We get off center. There's a lot of things what we do, and that is why I ask. I'll be glad when you're on here. And yes, thank you, Andrea. I do appreciate that. Music, exactly. Um, and the whole thing about what I wanted to share, why I needed to recharge my soul and feel like I needed to feed myself is because part of the topic that I'm going to be talking about is being comfortable who you are and feeling safe in sharing who that person is. Um, so I thought about it when I was thinking, like, how am I going to go down there? What am I going to look like? What am I going to dress like? How should I come across as these people? And you said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do like I usually do every single night because you know what? This is me. The hat on, wearing my own swag, of course. But yes, I will be down there and I will be not, I'm pretty sure there will people be in suits and there will people be in ties. And I thought about going that route, but then it always goes back to, I think it was my sixth or seventh episode. And it was actually my cousin who reached out. And at that point, I wasn't wearing my hat. I was, had my hair back. I thought, like, this is what I needed to come across. And they were like, what are you doing? Like, who is that person, man? Every time I see you and hang out with you, whatever, you got your hat on, you got your hat backwards, you're just you. And part of me thought about that for a minute. I said, you know what? You're absolutely right. And, you know, that's where I decided from that moment on, I was just going to start wearing my hat every night, just doing me, right? In a level that was going to make me comfortable in who I am in my own skin, right? So that is how I wanted to portray myself because that is who I was. So what I'm going to be talking about is going to be that is like how to just be that person, right? How to be just you, like go on stage and people will see that this is me all the time. I say when I tell people, if you ever to meet me out on the street or wherever else, like people I'm gonna meet on in Houston this weekend, this is what they're gonna see. This is gonna be me, nothing else, anything except this person, right? So I feel like I needed to feel that. I needed to actually feed myself and fill myself up to give me the strength to do that again. Because again, we deplete ourselves, right? We do things just like anything in life. Like when you sweat, your body is, of course, using its natural resources to keep yourself cool, and of course, you have to replenish that, right? Or you get dehydrated. So for me, that is where I was telling myself, like last night, I needed to feed my soul, and music was, of course, the thing that I fed through. And I got to thank Vinny and Vinny Potostivo, and of course, Miss Judy Fox, who's not watching here, but I want to give her a shout out. She introduced me to an app called Amp. That's right, Amp, like I'm amped up, right? Like, oh, I'm amped. So I was so inspired last night by just what I was listening to on the music and what I was wanting to. So I went on this um, platform last night and I created my own radio show. Um, so I went on there. Nobody knew me on there. That's what's kind of cool. Nobody knew me on there. I just created a playlist, went on there, picked about 12 songs that I wanted to play. Kind of researched each song, gave a little factoid about it. And, there was like 10 to 12 people that tuned in for the whole hour, which was cool. Nobody knew me there. Nobody knew me as Gabe, the live streamer. Nobody knew me there as the Stream Tornado. They just saw this guy. And it felt kind of cool. And that kind of nourished me a little bit more. I woke up and I was like, man, I'm excited for the day to do this again. So I'm going to do it again tonight. And hopefully a few people tune in. And fully expressed and authentic. That is what I'm going for, Shelly. I definitely will shoot for it. I think the part of me that's just nervous, to tell you the truth, is it's the 9-year-old boy, the 10-year-old boy that was in fourth grade. That's the part that's scared, right? That is the kid that was on stage being Santa Anna in the play. That kid um, is always a part of me, and that scares the shit out of him. Is like, you're going to be back. You're going to put yourself in that position again. What are you doing? Like, that is him mirroring me, talking to me from that is subconsciously that sits there. So part of me is going to be just getting ready to get up there and break that silence. And, that is going to be a big part of like where I want to step into my next phase as a creator, as an innovator, as a motivator, as an inspirator, is to do all those things, is to get up in front of people and talk. Why? Because I love talking. I absolutely do. I mean, here I am. I can sit here and monologue for myself for damn near 2 hours if I wanted to. And I get it is the fourth grade. Uh, I love it. Folks, you guys are funny. And the part of me that just was, again, the that really had me like super had me on edge, right, was just the fact that um I'm going to be on a stage with some unknown people. There will be people that do know me. No, not totally, but there going to be a lot that don't know me. But I think that's what last night was kind of fun about, because nobody knew me. None of these people follow me because I am Gabé or Gabe or anything. These were just 12 random people tuning in, listening to a guy share music. And that to me was a thrill. A thrill like I haven't had in a very long time. And um, those were things that I felt like are hopefully will mirror me on Saturday, as like how I feel when I get out there. And again, my expectations and the way that I am weighing these things on myself are probably not as severe as they seem to be. It's just again that mental block, that one part, and um, I think I went back and watched uh, the episode that I did with Dr. Katie Nall. She did a TEDx speech, and she was talking about EFT and tapping and how she would help. She was a teacher who would help her math students get cognitive and ready for exams. You know, who had anxiety of taking tests, and we walked through that process of doing tapping on a live stream, and it was kind of funky to go back and watch it because you see yourself, you know yourself, right? Like if you were to go back and watch a video of yourself, you would know whether or not you were hamming, you were bullshitting, or you whatever. It was weird to watch myself like lose myself. That's what I promise you is what happened um, whenever I did tapping for the first time, and I didn't have any mental block or anything in the way of thinking about this as a sham or anything else. We just literally went in on the fly and we started doing it. And that was one of the cool things about it is when we did it. I remember I'm looking off to the left the whole time, and I'm at a loss for words and just trying to come up with what I was trying to say. Right. So it was weird and cool and strange and every freaking emotion that you can have as a person. So it was again great, and I went back to watch it simply because I mentioned that moment of being in fourth grade, and what kind of got me loose in the first place is we just did some light tapping where I was like talking about at that time like what are some of the things that bother you, and I was like traffic. I forgot about that, and I was like, yeah, I hate traffic. I have sometimes road rage, and we talked about it, and it gave me a sense of calm, and then we really hit on the whole speech thing, and that was like where my mind just was gone almost like straight to my own subconscious level, and it was fucking crazy. I think it was the closest thing to being like hypnotized, like being in a moment of you're there but you're not there, right? And that was how I felt, and I went back and watched it, and it was weird to watch it, but it happened, and I know it happened, and I was part of it, and there was nothing I could say or do that really could change or make me believe any other way. So um, it was again just in prepping for this weekend and how big it was for me. I just did a lot of introspective looking back, and then working on what I want to communicate to the people that are there in the audience, and how can I simply connect with them through body language, through my communication, through everything, the whole package of kinetically being there and just um, sharing, what I prepare that I hope people will find value in. So it's quite a bit, but it's going to be fun. I know it's just the nerves. And I always say this has been a year for nerves for me for trying new things and just giving myself uh, those chills, those butterflies again, right? I mean, that is something that I've been shooting for a while because getting on camera, come on, this is nothing for me, right? Now, I tell people to to get in front of camera all the time and how to communicate with it and share your story and be here and be present and all the things, and I walk them through it, right? This is nothing for me. The other part, that is a little bit different. So this is why I have to do this. And when I interviewed myself, I tell you again, that was probably about 15 episodes back, 15, 20 episodes back, if you want to go back and watch that. But I did interview myself, and that was the last time that I had those nerves again of where I felt nervous. Jonathan, what's going on, man? Thank you for tuning in all the way from the ATL. And Reverend, how are you doing, my friend? Thank you for tuning in as well. Yes, flow. It is about being in a flow state, right? Um, so that is where like talking and going to be in front of, I mean, and like I said, I've done this plenty of times, and I've gotten to a point where it's become pretty comfortable, and I don't feel uncomfortable at all jumping on stages whether I'm on a live or when I'm on an audio event, in a LinkedIn audio event, or if I'm in a clubhouse room, any of those places. Um, yes, I know I got to reach out there. We're actually going to be talking again. Probably going to schedule her. I know that we probably talked about scheduling this week, and we will. I know she was going through the onboarding process. We had to reschedule. We are going to do it this week, and then I got to change up everything because I am going to be putting together my own agenda for the weekend. So, plus Thursday night, again, folks, I got a pub. Um, Thursday night, I will be on, not on my regular spot here. So I'm going to be doing a recorded live stream again. I know. Wah, 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 wah. I'm going to be doing a live stream with one of my guests that I've had on. So I'm going to be on live tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Thursday evening. Tomorrow I'm going to be on with Dana Fellows. Dana's going to be on the show here tomorrow. Thursday evening, 7 o'clock, I will be on live with Miss Tanya Smith. I'm going to be going on her Stream Like a Boss show, and that airs at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, which kind of collides with 7:15, kind of, right? Wink, wink. So how am I going to do that? I am just going to set everything up, and we will just air a live stream. And I know
You suck.
I know, I know, I know. I suck. You guys are gonna get you're gonna get fed. What is it? What is called? What is it? Leftovers. You guys are gonna get leftovers. Sorry. So come on, Gabe, get your mind together. Yes, you're gonna get leftovers to Thursday evening. So I will be recording a live stream to air Thursday 7:15, and if you want to catch me live again, I will be on with Miss Tanya Smith um, on Thursday at 7 o'clock, and we will be streaming here on LinkedIn, of course. So if you want to check me out on LinkedIn, I will still be here in the realm of our wonderful community. I just won't be live on my own show, and I thought about doing a guest show. So in the past, I have done shows where I've asked for a guest host, where Jimmy Kimmel and them guys do this when they take vacations or they're gone for a little extended period of times. They will have guest hosts host their shows, right? So I've done this before in the past, and like I've set up the whole build out for the live stream and got everything ready and had people come on and host my show with a guest of their own, and handed all the stuff for it, and just literally was in the background handling the tech. So there you go. Thank you so much. It was awesome. Thank you for tuning in. That I asked. So you have a wonderful evening. um, so you know what, if you want to, I will build everything out. You let me know if you're interested. You can pick a guest. You're a guest of your choice. You let me know if you want to host it. I will schedule the live stream. I will do everything else and give you the keys to my kingdom and say, here you go. You handle the Unfiltered live show while I go live with Tanya on Stream Like a Boss with her stream. And I will be competing with my own stream. So DM me if you're serious, and I will build out everything. It won't take me long, trust me. I got a system in place, and it takes all of maybe 30 to 45 minutes to set up an interview and confirm everything, get everything sent out, and then boom, you guys are going live. And you're going live on my streams. So, and of course, with using that's okay. Trust me, that is something that is always on the plate every single night. So that is again. So just let me know, and we'll have it set up for Thursday night. And of course, into the future as well, I will pick a few other streams where I have guest hosts who host the show and put it all together. And you just bring on a guest and you guys have the conversation. And I just do the tech for you. So uh, there you go, anti-social Saturday. But yes, um, so that was part of the whole reason why I wanted to not do much on Wednesday, and then Friday I will be live streaming, but I will be live streaming down from on down in Houston Friday night. So I will be live with a few other LinkedIn folks. Um, so I'm taking my setup to go down there Friday. I have my reservations all set. My travel agenda is in place. I know when I get down there to Houston, and then I will just set up all my equipment, and then our Friday night Unfiltered live show will be live from Houston, and we will be having some cool guests. Hopefully, can't announce the roster just yet because I haven't had 100% confirmation of everybody who might be there, but we will have um, guests on the show, and it's going to be fun. Um, um, yeah, that would be 101. um, so yeah, if you're ever interested, reach out to me. Um, I am not above uh, just being a technical director for a night and letting my foot off the throttle and let somebody else drive while I sit in the back and get a little bit drunk. Um, so well, Raquel will be one. Um, some of the people that I am connecting with that hopefully will be in the area will be well, Kenneth Dunner Jr. So you guys know who Kenny D is. Uh, I don't know if she'll be able to come on, but I'm going to try to connect with her while she's down there. That is Miss Sari Mahabir, who was been on the show before. Thank you, Ingor, for popping in. Appreciate it. Why is my Robert Berry? Now Robert hasn't been on the show. I've been trying to peg him down for a time to get on the fucking show, and Rob just drags his feet. He's got an invitation, so tag Robert Berry. Let him know. Please book a fucking time on the show so we can get him on. Or even if he doesn't show up, tell him to book his fucking AI robot. He's got an AI robot. Go check out his page. And maybe I can interview his AI robot instead of Robert. Now I've had Robert on, but not on the show. So he's been on with me like on a weekend fuck stream and just screwing off and whatever. But I want him unofficially on Unfiltered Live. So whenever he gets the opportunity to book, maybe I can get him on. And then who else am I forgetting? Friday, I'm gonna see about hooking up with another former guest, Miss Rena Friedman Watts, who's been on the show. And she's down in that area. So I don't know. Just gonna see how many of these cool people that maybe we'll be able to reach out to and meet in person. And I can't. Oh, interesting. So yeah, that'll be happening Friday night. So Friday's show is just gonna be live from Houston. We will just see what's gonna go on, and of course Saturday I'll be streaming. Once I get done with my speaking event, I will probably go find somewhere where I can set up and see if I can catch some of the speakers before they go on and be outside a little bit and set up and just kind of do like an on-site live stream where connecting with folks and just see how that's going to work out. Um, that should be fun. I think that is from the events from 9 to 4, so I'll be out there most of the day. But then I'm gonna be around afterwards and just see well, I don't want to say what trouble I can get into, but just see what I can get into while I'm down there. So, lots of fun to think about as well, apart from the whole nerve-wracking thing of talking. But other than that, I think I'm gonna have an overall wonderful time down in H-Town. So that is the agenda for the week. Now, few other house cleaning things I need to touch up on. I had mentioned that we were going to be doing a LinkedIn Oscars update on that. So that was going to be hosted by Luke Matthews and, of course, Taz Lee Ahmed. And poor Taz had a surgery, minor surgery, to deal with an abscess. So still recovering from that. Um, so we're going to push that back a little bit, but we will push to get it done. Um, so we will be doing that sometime. I don't know exactly when, but we will be doing a LinkedIn Oscars at some point. Because the idea was to do a whole LinkedIn audio event based around it, and yeah, I don't know. We talked about it. We got it to like initial planning phase, and then everything went to shit. So that's still up in the air. We will see about how that goes, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. Um, Indeed, lots of action-packed stuff going on this week. So again, real quick, touching on a few things. Um, I'll be live Thursday evening again, 7 p.m. on with Miss Tanya Smith, who's been a guest on the show. I'll be on her stream live Thursday on her stream like a boss. Now we have a few things in play. We might have an actual guest host and a guest come on Thursday, and we will find all that out here very quickly. Wednesday evening, um, Miss Dana Fellows will be on with me live. This has been a moment I've been waiting for since I've been doing um, live streaming here for a while. I've been trying to get her on, so finally we're going to cross that barrier. We're going to break that cherry, and we are going to go live Wednesday night. So tomorrow evening, 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. Be here, be square. It's going to be fun. And then go check out, if you are anywhere in the Houston area or interested, go to possibly sign up for my friend Andrea Sanchez's Worthy Rally for Hope and Kindness. Why did I go blank? I just did. But that will be this Saturday, October 15th, again at the Lay Student Center down at Rice University. If you're anywhere in that area or know anybody, please. I will share the link here once the show is over, and then you can go check out our merch page as well. But yes, we are going to have fun, man. You better. Well, we are going to push the limits on that one. Um, why? Because I am a habitual line stepper. So, yes. Um, 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 if not, there you go. So that is going to be fun. Thursday, just got a lot going on, man. This week has been freaking action packed. And I mean, this week ugh, I didn't expect so much to go on, but it just the way the world works out and how everything just sort of aligns. That was a big part of it. Is my birthday was on Sunday. I turned 48. Um, and then of course everything that sort of lined up for the rest of this week has been pretty amazing. So I am, and you know what, Randy, I got to reach out to you because I got to get you on the show, Randy. I know at some point I will. Um, we are closing in on uh 50 episodes, if I'm not mistaken. Um, on Friday will be 50. Maybe, maybe I'm already past that. I gotta go check, man. I haven't been keeping track of the numbers. So I need to put a countdown timer up here. James, what is going on, man? Thank you for tuning in and saying hello. So yes, you are older than me. I feel like the fountain of youth has sort of touched my soul a little bit. So that's what we talked about too, as well, guys. At the onset of the show, is how do you feed your soul? I feed mine with love, compassion, kindness, grace, music. Those are all wonderful things that compose an element of who I am and what keeps me nourished every single day. So there you go. That is how it's going to be put. Um, and wow, 10 years older than me. That's okay. You're only as old as you feel, right? You trust me. I've seen 58-year-olds who um, look like they're no older than 35, and yeah, that's a compliment in some places. But think about it this: you are well seasoned with so much um, wisdom and knowledge, Randy. There you go. That most people can't imagine to gather. So there you go, folks. Helping others, exactly. Uh, Three is live, starting to do. Starting what? There you go. That is right. They are live. So thank you. Appreciate it. Try to live the best life possible. You know what? Somebody told me this. I need to do this. I need to actually incorporate this. When people ask me my age next time and I tell them, like, I just had a birthday. Like, wow, how old are you? It's like, man, I'm 59. That way they can go, bro, you look good for 59. So, yeah, I think next time that's what I'll do is like go ahead and pump it up by about 10 years. Um, and use that card on everybody. It's like, man, how old are you, man? Man, I'm 59, man. I can't believe it. I'm 59. In 6 years, man, I will be AARP ready. So there you go, folks. It is fun, fun, fun. So it's been a wonderful, wonderful evening, guys. Thank you again for tuning in as always. Um, when I get done here, I will actually go. I'm gonna go on another little nice evening bike ride. The Texas weather has subsided, so um, it's kind of made it a little bit more pleasing to be outside, listen to a little music, and then at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, 11 Eastern. I'm gonna be going on Amped AMP, and I will be doing my Rocking with the 80s music show tonight again. So I don't know if anybody will tune in. Looking to see if there's any strangers that'll join, but it's going to be fun, man. It's part of just doing it in a way that that just really opens up how you feel to the world, man. Your presence and how you put yourself out there. So it's going to be fun. Looking forward to it as always. So you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and I will talk to you again tomorrow evening, 8:15 Eastern Standard Time, with our guest, none other than again. Here you go, guys. None other than the amazing Miss Dana Fellows.
Fuck out of here.
That's right. Get the fuck out of here. We will talk to you then. So you guys stay safe, stay blessed, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. And man, you guys are again night in, night out, the best audience here on LinkedIn, bar none. And if you tell anybody else, tell them to come challenge me. I will put up you guys what you guys do against what anybody else does out on the platform. So you guys have a wonderful evening, and we'll talk soon. Good night, everybody.